Hello everyone and welcome back to I.M.TGaming. As you can see, there's been a bit of a change to myself, as I've actually managed to get some scissors to style my hair a little bit. Also, I'm in a completely different spot than I was last time. I'm just on the outskirts of the swamp, and I'm right in the shadow of the green obelisk of the island, one of the three huge pillars that marks the land. We brought some of our dinosaurs from the beach over here. As you all remember, Calliope, my Parasaurolophus from the beach. There's also Lady Margaret. We also have some new faces here with us, too. We have Theo, who is a male Triceratops that I tamed just a little bit ago, off camera. Another off-camera tame was the Stegosaurus named Stella. And this one was also another recent tame. This is my Therizinosaurus. This guy was at level 135 when I knocked him out with my Trank darts. He put up quite a bit of a fight before he went down. I haven't thought up a good name for him yet, but I will tell you a little bit about this dinosaur for those of you who aren't fully aware of it. This is one of the most unique and strangest dinosaurs that has ever existed. Mostly because of these. Its 28-inch claws. When this dinosaur was discovered by paleontologists in the 1950s, they were so astounded that they thought that these were the ribs of a giant turtle. But later they found out that these were claws attached to 10-foot-long arms, the longest arms of any land animal ever recorded. So, they named this creature Therizinosaurus, or Scythe Lizard. And it isn't hard to see why. Oh, and of course I built a new house. I'll show you the inside of it. And for those of you who are wondering, I didn't come up with this design myself. This house design was done by Aaron Longstaff on YouTube. He is amazing at making unique designs for houses for ARK. I'll post a link to his channel in the description below of this video. And, right now the house is pretty empty. I plan on decorating it in the future. Those of you who watch it, go ahead and comment on what you would like to see put around it. Not sure what to put in this area, but I know that these two areas up here are going to be like bedrooms. A master bedroom and a guest bedroom. They both pretty much look the same across from one another. And of course we have a really nice big front deck with a front deck, with a pretty cool view of the village, of how it's coming to be. And we also have a greenhouse here with fertilizer provided by these two Phiomias. I think that's how you pronounce their name. I just like to call them elephant pigs since that's basically what they are. They're elephants that are very small and they behave like pigs. I have a greenhouse full of all kinds of vegetables and fruits that I'm growing, which will come in handy when taming all manners of herbivorous animals. Well, almost all manners of herbivorous animals. And this entire area out here, I actually walled off this entire section because the area around here is great for a village. I do plan on filling these gapped areas with a lot more structures in the near future. But we probably won't get into that this episode. I am currently working on an aviary where my Pteranodons and all my flying creatures are going to go. It's not done yet, but once it comes along, it should look pretty nice. Oh, and just to clarify again, this design for the aviary was also done by Aaron Longstaff. Again, I will post a link to his channel in the description. So be sure to go check out his channel and see his other builds. And make sure to give him credit, because he is a very talented maker. As for what we're going to do today, I'm going to show you guys some training in action. For those of you who noticed the icon at the bottom right screen with the hammer and the screw wrench or whatever that is, that shows that I'm playing the game currently in creative mode, meaning that it's a lot easier to make structures and get to the more expensive stuff quicker. I thought that would be good because it's a lot better than having you all just watch me sit around on my butt and watch me run around like an idiot trying to get resources. It's a lot more time saving too. And as for what I'm going to be taming today, I'm going to try to get us an Argentavis, because we need an Argentavis to go back to the house on the beach and carry over some of the other animals that we left behind. I actually had to come all the way on Lady Margaret because I felt most protected on her. Only a few raptors gave us a little bit of trouble, but it wasn't anything that she couldn't handle. I would much rather play it safe and get the rest of the animals to the house, the new house, in a much safer manner, rather than just have the unfortunate pleasure of running into an alpha raptor, or worse, a pack of allosaurs or T-Rexes. So, let me see if I can find us. Let me see, we have an Argentavis stuck in a rock, and he's right next to an alpha raptor, so I'm probably not even going to bother, but I might as well just check his level. Level 20 male. Yeah, he's a bit on the shrimpy side. And we have one flying right over there. Level 10 female, he's even level 10 male, he's even worse. Oh, there's one right below us. Level 15 female. No thanks. Fortunately, this area is crawling with Argentavises. Swarming, I should say. Let's see, it was a level 55. Level 10. There's one more. Level 85, that's actually pretty good. I will leave the Pteranodon in a safe spot. And everybody wish me luck. With creative mode, I'm able to fly, so it's easy to keep up with the Argentavis if he tries to make a break for it. Well, that was a complete miss. Cool, he's fighting a couple of Dimorphodons. I'll try and give him a hand. Actually, I know a great way to help him. Oh, he already got one of them. Cool, I bowled the other one. See if I can bowl him. Oh, no, that didn't work. So note to self, you cannot bull Argentavises. Come on, buddy, go down. Cool, he's running. He's getting close. Come on. Go down. Great, he's down. He's in a pretty secure spot. But just to be sure, I'm gonna put down a few dino gates and protect him. I have learned a great many times that it is important when taming a dinosaur in a very dangerous area to have some form of protection for it in case you have to leave it alone for a certain amount of time. Otherwise, it can come back and bite you in more ways than one. Keep the Argentavis knocked out. And let me see. Let me go back to my Pteranodon, and I'm gonna go try to kill something with some prime meat in it. Those of you who aren't aware of its effects, prime meat is much better than basic meat. It helps tame carnivores a lot faster. It's just a matter of finding the right types of creatures who carry it. Such as... let's see... Ooh. Pteranodon right here. They don't carry prime meat, but I'm just curious to see what level it is. Level 40. Yeah. Not worth the taming effort. Ooh, there's a Spinosaurus down there. Yeah, not gonna tangle with that. There's some Brontosauruses over there. Those carry prime meat, but they take way too long to go down. Uh-oh. There we go. Great terribles. Terror birds are a very annoying hazard to come across in the redwood areas of the island. Or guess not. That guy didn't have any prime meat in him. If he did, I missed out on it. The Carnotaurus. Those guys have prime meat in them. Oops. Level 35. It's actually a little bit doable. There we go. Don't stop moving. Keep going. There we go. We have what we need, so now I'm going back to the Argentavis, and I'm going to put some of this prime in his inventory, and he should be tamed up pretty soon. I hope. There he is. Good thing I secured him. Let's see, the prime. Put the prime in his butt. Once this guy's all teamed up, we can get him back to base. And that'll be probably a good spot to end it for now. I probably won't be able to think of a name for him in this episode, since I mostly come up with names for dinosaurs and creatures I'm more familiar with. So if anybody has a name idea to throw out for this specific Argentavis, I'd be happy to hear it. Right now I'm just surveying the area just to make sure there's nothing super dangerous going by. That ominous crow cawing in the distance really doesn't help settle the mood. What do we got? We got a level 85 male Stegosaurus and a level 20 male. Stella back at the new base is a female Stegosaurus, so I'm hoping to find her a decent level boyfriend one day. Most important thing about finding mates for my dinosaurs is that they're more likely to lay eggs, which are a key ingredient in making kibble. And kibble is a very useful taming effect, because it actually helps speeds along the taming process and it boosts the levels of the creature that you're trying to tame. And not all tames are the same when you're playing ARK. There are basic tames like this one, like for an Argentavis, where you can like just knock it out and put food in its inventory and then it'll be all tamed up in a few minutes. But there are also things like passive tames, which means that you have to go up and offer a creature some food. That's kind of like how I had to tame Lysander and Lily back at the base, my two Lustrosaurs at the beach house. Pardon me. And there's also a different type of taming, which I'm still not quite sure how it all works, but it involves the Troodons. They're small raptor-like dinosaurs that require a very special method of taming, where you have to actually sacrifice tames of your own into their pen that you get them in order to have them tamed up. I haven't managed to accomplish this feat, even when I've been playing by myself at other times, but it's a very tedious and trivial task. So we may not tame Troodons for this season of ARK, but I might change my mind in the future. It all depends on all of you. Whatever you guys would like to see, I can certainly try, provided it's in my power to do. I may be playing with creative mode enabled, but I'm still going to try and do this by the book. Just need this guy to wake up, and then we can get out of here. Drop him a couple of narcos. Just make sure that he stays asleep. How you doing, Jet Ray? Let me check you real quick. Let's boost your stamina. Maybe your health ones too. Any minute now, you should be waking up. Wake up, you lazy bum! Come on and rise and shine, big boy. The early bird gets the worm, as they say. Wait, don't poop on our new friend. What's the matter with you? Hey, bird brain, sometime this century, please. There we go. Okay, let's give him the simple tag first. Fortunately, I have a saddle for you on standby. At least I think I do. Ah, man, I left it back at the base. Oh well. I can get it on you as soon as we get back. Let me boost your stamina. Now you follow us. Cool, he's following behind. Nothing left to do now but fly straight home. Oh man, he's way behind. That's the one thing that I really don't like about what they did with ARK a while back. A while back they did a nerf update with the flyers where you can't increase their movement speed. And I can see why, because a lot of times on PvP servers, people would like solely use flyers to troll people and pick them up from behind and just barrel roll and dive bomb them in their bases. It really got on a lot of people's nerves, and there was a lot of complaints. But it was the best way to keep the gameplay fair. So, what all can you do? Anyway, we're almost home. As soon as we get there, I'm gonna give this guy his saddle. And here we are, back at the base, safe and sound. Let me check. I know I put it in one of these holders somewhere. Ah, here we go. Let's increase your stamina. So, yep. All in all, a pretty nice Argentavis here. Taking him for a little quick spin, just so you guys can see how well he flies. So, yeah. All in all, this episode wasn't all that bad. So, before I forget, I just gotta tag this guy too. Let's see. So yeah, anybody who watches, see if you can pick out any names for these two. Any cool names that could stand out. You will be credited for it. And I will also leave, once again, I will also leave a link to Aaron Longstaff's channel in the description so you can check out this build and any other builds that he has on his channel that you might all be interested in. And I will see you all in the next video. Catch you later.